My name is CrowSidious. Crow for short.
My name's Crow. I know, laugh it up. Weird name, but I like weird. My mind, my ideas, they're vast and full of creativity, aren't you? I'll see you later. Good evening, murder. My name is CrowDimos. 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 And welcome to my side of the internet, to the library. Hey, oh my God, you're inside me. Dude. YouTube has become my outlet, and this is my way of trying to connect to people, and a way that no one else really can. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to grow. You're allowed to evolve.
What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Fucking barbecue sauce? Can you change the oil on your car? No, I don't have a car. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? I don't have a car.
I do not tolerate intolerance, basically. Only you control your fate in your story, and only you can share it. Only you control your fate in your story, and only you can share it. Only you control your fate in your story, and only you can share it. Only you control your fate in your story, and only you can share it. Only you control your fate in your story, and only you can share it. Bye-bye. See you guys next time.
Hello everybody, NPCKiller here, and welcome back to On the Air. But first off, I would like to say thank you for all the support that you've had on the past interviews. And if you have anybody you want me to interview, please add it in the comment section below, along with any questions you would like me to ask. This week we have Crow. So how you doing, Crow?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm not doing too bad. And, well, I guess we can just dive right in. What is your channel all about, Crow?
My channel is about, a lot of things, actually. Recently, I've been switching it up a bit. I went from doing videos about paranormal things to doing videos just about strange things going on in the world, monsters, cryptids, and even certain fandoms from the internet. And I do a bit of comedy on the side. In the future, I hope to be doing a few sketches, and I'm more of a filmmaker, so I might be doing a bunch of short films somewhere in the summer.
Spoiler alert. So how long have you been doing your YouTube? Like, have you been actively?
Actively? About 3 years. I did have other YouTube channels in the past since 2009, but those have never been really active. So this has been my longest active YouTube channel that I've actually been proud of.
So where do you see this channel in about a year?
Well, since I have been quite busy recently with high school and stuff, and since I am graduating and going into college, I might be busy with that stuff too, while balancing a job. And will that be hard for me? I'm not really sure. But my goal for my YouTube channel is to at least build it up to 500 subscribers by the end of ของ this year or next year. But that is where I see my YouTube channel in the future, at least gaining somewhat of a following of people that would like to enjoy seeing my content, anything I really create.
Well, congratulations on graduating as well, though.
Thank you.
It's a stress reliever along with the next stress of college.
Mm-hmm.
So you lose one stress, gain the other.
Definitely.
So what motivates you to create on your channel?
What motivates me to create is just the fact that I want to have fun with it. What motivates me to do short films is seeing a cool effect that I want to try out on one of my own videos. I'm self-taught in Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects, so I usually use those two programs out of all of them. I tend to want to inspire others to be creative. I come from a family that's very set on making sure that we are all free in our creative minds. So my sister's a bit of an artist. She's a digital artist. My cousin's also a digital artist. And I happen to just have fallen into the chasm of filmmaking and working with the camera. So that's where I stand in this family.
So it's it's a really big creative outlet for you then. It's also going to help you grow, which is awesome.
Yep, definitely.
You know how much stuff you can learn just by, like, either Googling it and doing in practice and then, like, applying it on YouTube? You can learn a lot of crap.
Yep.
And you can make some really, really, really neat stuff.
Yeah, I've had a great time with it. That's been over at least 5 years. So that's 5 years in practice with those programs. Started off on Sony Vegas, which was a simple program compared to what Premiere is.
Oh, God, yeah. Premiere it's strong. And
Yeah.
it's very, very light, I want to say, for how much stuff's packed into it. But holy crap, it's overcomplicated.
Yep.
And I like when I started with Vegas, it was like it had a curve to it, but nowhere near as bad as Premiere.
Yeah, and a lot of things were simpler on Sony Vegas compared to Adobe Premiere, and there's a lot of things that I miss using in Sony Vegas that Premiere doesn't exactly have. But I think most of that it comes from a gaming perspective because I did a lot of gaming back on my old YouTube channels, and that's why I started using Sony Vegas for it. But now I've gotten used to Premiere, so it's a bit easier to edit a gaming video in Premiere for me. Though I do like Vegas for that too.
Do you ever catch yourself going back to Vegas to make small little things like intros and stuff?
No, usually what I make my intros with are Adobe After Effects, since I'm very thorough and I'm kind of a perfectionist with that stuff. But I do find myself going back to Sony Vegas to make little edits, like just to add little images here and there because it's a lot faster than Premiere and it's not as cluttered.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I was going to ask you something else that was off my chart and I forgot.
Hopefully you'll remember it.
Oh, I was going to say that I opened up After Effects the other day and I instantly closed it. I was like, nope, .jpg, no. Hell no. I got to start research this thing first. And it seems to be an ongoing thing with Adobe products. Before you buy them, research them and learn how to use them, then buy them.
Yeah. When I first started learning, it was a very complicated program for me to use. But as time went on, I took a break from using it for about a year, and I came back and I was like, "Whoa! I remember all this stuff." For some reason, I didn't realize I actually remembered any of the stuff that I had researched before.
Yeah.
But it was good that I remembered it.
Yeah, it makes it a whole lot easier when you jump back into it. So, sorry, I got to reword this question for you. Is there anything on your channel that you do, like any content that you do that you're overly passionate about? Like you just love doing that one?
Many people might think it's the library, and it is to a certain extent, but it's not what I came to YouTube. It's not why I came to YouTube. It's not like my primary content. I mean, technically it is now because that's what I focus on most of the time. But the stuff that I'm most passionate about are usually the short films that I create once in a while, and I haven't been able to create them because I've been busy with school these past 4 years, and also gaming videos because when I game with other people, especially the little family that I've set up for myself and these other people that have joined it. We love playing games with each other, and it's such a fun thing to do, especially on a Friday night after everyone's done with the school week and everyone's just getting rid of that stress for a while. It's so exciting to be able to have fun with these other people from all over the country. It's fun to game with people. But yeah, my gaming videos are some of the stuff, are some of the is the content that I'm most passionate about making, as well as just talking in front of the camera. To pick and choose between any of the content, I mean, I'm very passionate about all of it. So I can't really say I'm overly passionate about like one specific thing. But I think in general, I just like talking to the camera. I like being myself in front of it. So throughout all of my videos, you won't really ever see me change. I'm kind of the same in every video that I make. I like to add a little joke here and there. Usually for the darker stuff, even though I don't add a joke, I'm still pretty much myself, whereas others might come off as like, oh, no, he's dark and depressing and he's lost all his emotion and he's impassive. But no, I prefer not to be like that. That might have been the old me because I might have thought that, hey, that's the thing to do. When you're making dark content, it's time to be dark. But not necessarily. Not for me, at least. I don't like that too much.
Sounds like it'd drive you into insanity.
Yep.
Well, then that just doesn't sound fun at all.
Not at all.
So who's your favorite YouTuber?
My favorite YouTuber right now is CNanners. He's a gamer, and the reason he's one of my favorite YouTubers is because he has this ability to just make everyone smile and make everyone laugh. His laugh is just contagious, and his editing skills are really on point. I love his editing. And that's where I get a lot of my inspiration for some of my gaming videos. It's a fast-paced editing with short clips here and there. Usually those gaming videos will come out to be like 5 minutes long, but the recording process took about 2 hours for a full game. But he just picks and chooses the funniest parts of the video, and that's what I really love about it. Though Shane Dawson was another favorite YouTuber of mine, until he changed recently, but that's okay. That's another topic.
So, is there a YouTuber that made you want to start YouTube?
That would have to be Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson.
Yeah. Shane Dawson, though he doesn't like to say it, he's one of the many faces of YouTube. He's one of the originals. He was the first YouTuber I ever watched on YouTube. His video was the first video one of his videos was one of the first videos I've ever seen on YouTube. It started back in, I don't know, maybe 2007, 2008. My older cousin, the artist one, she wanted to show me this video, and it was one of his sketches, and I thought it was really funny. All of a sudden, I was addicted. I needed to see more of this guy. And throughout the years, I pretty much watched him grow. I watched him go from this guy in Long Beach to all of a sudden he has his own movie, and that really inspires me because it just goes to show that with passion and motivation and just that headstrong personality, you can get things done. You can make many of your dreams come true, as cheesy as that sounds, but it's true. If you set out to do something, do it, because it will happen as long as you keep going forward. You can't just stop. And that was a big inspiration for me. And seeing those videos made me want to make my own. But, of course, I was too young at the time, and I was not able to do that, which I'm kind of glad, because that would have been cringy as hell for me. But that didn't stop me from picking up a camera. I did make little parodies of movies here and there, especially one of my favorites from, I think it was towards the end of 2008, maybe this was towards the end of 2009. Cloverfield came out, and Cloverfield was one of my favorite movies. And I made a parody of it with just a digital point and shoot with the capability to shoot video, and it was just me shaking the camera a lot, because that's basically what Cloverfield was, and I thought it was so funny.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, and it made a lot of people motion sick, and yeah, so that made me happy.
Could you imagine watching Cloverfield in like VR or something?
Oh god, that would be horrible. I actually watched the movie yesterday. It was pretty fun. I wanted to see it because I haven't seen it in years. I haven't seen it since it first came out. So seeing it again was a flashback, basically. It was a throwback. It was great. I loved it. But yeah.
So that was your favorite YouTuber, or that's the one you may start. So why did you actually start? Like, what was the turning point that you picked up the camera and was like, all right, I can do this now?
That happens to be 2012. And it wasn't actually a video camera that I picked up first. It was a capture card for gaming. I bought myself a capture card. Or actually, I think I got one for Christmas. But machinima was a huge thing back then in 2007, and it was another thing that got me into YouTube. After I found Shane Dawson, I found people making videos in video games, and I thought that was so cool. And I was like, hey, these people are making storylines. I want to do that too one day. So in 2013, I got my chance. I got a capture card, and I started recording gameplay. Now, did I ever go into machinima making? Yes, I did for a short time, but it didn't work out that way I wanted it to. It was just too hard for me to organize. People weren't behaving like they should have. Voice actors weren't complying with my wishes, and I had a low supply of voice actors. I didn't have that many voice actors. So at that point, I was just like, screw it. So I left it behind, and I picked up an actual camera, and I bought my first camera, and I started recording videos, and I loved them very much, and I taught myself how to edit, and it was great.
So that's the best part, was when you can learn how to edit on your own instead of having to go to college or school or whatever. That way you can pay for it, and you can do it at your own pace. That's pretty cool. So when you first started, and did your uploads and stuff, was it hard for you to start YouTube? Was you nervous or?
No, I was never really. Actually, I take that back. Back when I first started doing videos to be honest, I found myself very ugly back then, and that self-esteem grew. So back in my old videos, it'd be dark as hell. You wouldn't be able to see anything. And if you did see something, it was probably the sunglasses that I wore to hide my eyes, and my bandana that I wrapped around my mouth because I didn't want anyone to see the rest of my face. And yeah, I was nervous, but gave it a few months, and it got better. I started coming out of my shell on YouTube, basically, and I started to make videos just normally. And these videos were very different from what I do now. Back then, I was obsessed with psychology and just how the mind works. And so I used to do videos about bullying and depression and multi-personality disorders and stuff like that. And that was weird, but I left that behind too, because that was so negative for me.
Because again, that'll drive you to nuts.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have for new people that are just starting YouTube, or they're just getting ready to record their first video?
Make a list of things you want to say to introduce yourself. Don't just blabber on, because that tends to turn a lot of people off, and people won't take you very seriously if you're not organized. See, if you just went in front of a camera and you're just like, hey guys, so this is my first video. I'm not really sure what to say. I have a cat. You can't. That's so very random, and it's not attractive to the brain. It doesn't interest a person. Now, if you had a list of things to say, an organized list of things to say, you can get your point across like that, and people are like, dude, this guy's on point. I want to watch him. I wanna see what he comes up with. Just because you're starting YouTube doesn't mean you necessarily have to have a certain genre to fit into yet. Throughout a YouTuber's career, they go through many phases of life. They'll go from vlogging to
next they'll jump.
Yeah, they'll jump all over the place until they find something that fits them. I still haven't found my place yet. The library is simply just something that I enjoy doing that happens to be part of a certain genre. Well, gaming is another part of it, but gaming titans take over that side, so there's no real...
Gaming is one of the hardest things to get on YouTube anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does it. It's one of the easiest things to do, but it's the hardest to get noticed.
Mm-hmm. But in general, that advice, and just go for it. Doesn't really matter. And be yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Because you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, "What am I doing?" But you're gonna go through your phases. So enjoy whatever. Enjoy it. You know.
Is there anybody you would like me to try to get a hold of to interview?
I had a person in mind. I don't know if you've interviewed her yet. She doesn't know me, but I know her. She's recently grown. Her name's Becca, I'm pretty sure. And she runs the YouTube channel A Life Learned.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. But yeah, she talks about all the stuff that has to do with your mind, mental issues. She does little vlogs here and there. It might be hard to get a hold of her, but not that hard. Just she might be busy. Who knows? But you know, you can try for that. She seems like a cool person. I'd love to see that.
I would love to see it too. So I'll definitely try to see if I can at least get a hold of her. So just so we can move on here to the random questions, what would your dream job be?
My dream job would be to, honestly, it used to be a director, but I think I'd like to own my own entertainment company. Most of all,
Like
I'd like,
Universal?
perhaps one day, but let's start small.
Not so big.
Not that big, at least not yet. Yeah, something small, something like Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth is a really great company.
Can you play chess?
Can I play chess? No. Wait, yes, I can. Yes, I can.
You may not be good at it, but you know how to play it.
No, wait, no. Wait, yes. I'm thinking of checkers. I can play both.
Okay.
Sort of. I can't play chess that well, but I can play checkers very well. Yeah.
Do you prefer straight or bendy straws?
I like straight straws.
Have you ever wow, I just bit my tongue and like chewed up the dog here. Have you ever entered a talent contest?
No, I have not. Talent contest, like a talent show, sort of.
Yeah.
No, I have not. I almost did, but I backed out because I was a wuss. I don't really have talent, so I don't know exactly what I would go into a talent contest for. But yeah,
Do you?
so
like,
I haven't.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it. No.
Okay. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, it's fine.
Do you like poetry?
Yes. I used to like writing stuff. When I call it poetry, no. Well, some of it was.
Maybe haiku.
Yeah, something like that.
However the hell you say it.
Haikus, yes.
Whatever. Okay. You know what? I didn't learn that. That was forever ago. If you could steal one thing without consequences, what would it be?
Ooh. One thing. Honestly. What's the most expensive thing in the world that I can just sell for more money?
The Queen of England.
Oh, no. No, I don't want to hold someone captive. I'm good. Dude, she'd be so pissed off. I can just imagine the disappointment in her face. She wouldn't even say anything. She wouldn't even have to say anything for me to let her go. I'd just have to look at her face and I'd be like, well.
Yeah, you just kidnapped a 90-year-old woman.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably steal a moon rock. Those are expensive.
Those are expensive.
I could sell it for money.
What's your favorite board game?
Favorite board game?
Or tabletop game. We'll go that way. What's your favorite tabletop game? That includes like Dungeons and Dragons, Vampire, stuff like that.
Cards Against Humanity.
Oh God.
Or Werewolf or Mafia. Both are the same thing. But yeah, Cards Against Humanity.
What's the first thought upon waking up besides, I gotta get rid of this?
Whoa, what? Oh Lord. Oh no. Oh, I get it. I get it now. My first.
Thank you for getting it.
Oh jeez. Did other people get that?
I never asked that. I just seen it in there.
Oh, I see.
I've got 800 questions that I randomly pick from.
Oh, I see. Oh, jeez.
You just got the unluckiest roll on that one.
uh, mm, First thing I think when waking up.
Being a YouTuber, oh man, I forgot to upload that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Been there, done that.
Hmm.
Shit.
Honestly, it's what time is it?
Oh, there you go. Did I miss school?
Sometimes it's what day what day is it?
Oh God,
Because yeah, I forget. I lose track of time.
I've been there too.
Yeah.
What animal would you most likely have as a pet?
I was gonna say a bear, but I want a raccoon. Probably a crow. I'm very confused. I really don't know. I wouldn't say a crow. You know what? I'll take a raccoon. I like raccoons.
I like raccoons. They actually make relatively interesting pets.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like a cat.
They have hands.
Yeah,
Creeps me out a bit.
like a monkey.
But I'm okay.
Like a monkey cat that doesn't
Yeah, something
throw
like that.
poop at you.
Mm-hmm.
What? That's a stupid question. Do you often read? Do you often read your horoscope? Man, I'm chewing everything up tonight.
No, I don't. But I do look at a lot of like zodiac sign stuff, even though I don't really believe it that much.
Well, that's just
I just think it's
cool.
interesting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just interesting. Have you ever had a proper tarot card reading?
Yes. Yes, I have.
I'm sure that was a eye opener.
Um, I had her do it multiple times. It was my friend. She's into that stuff, and so she taught herself how to read tarot cards. But yeah, so I have had one.
It's either like I don't
Here.
like that outcome. Do it again.
Basically, and I wanted to test it just to see if that was truly. And to be honest, um, things did go as foreseen. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh, some of it was bad, but hey, I survived. I'm okay.
I've got a tarot deck.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
No, the cool part is it's from Dishonored,
Oh, I see.
so it's really cool. I don't know how to use them though.
Apparently, they're pronounced tarot cards instead of tarot.
Then why is there a T?
I guess the T's silent. I don't know, but people get angry at me when I call it a tarot.
Well, they can just suck it.
It's a tarot card. Reminds me of Painkiller. That was my favorite game. But yeah,
Do you know CPR?
CPR. No, I don't. Even though, wait, do I? No, I don't. They should have taught me.
They should have taught you.
I'll pretend like I know what's happening.
Like, yeah, you look like you're doing it right. Just don't ask me to help.
Yeah.
I'm going over here.
Mhm.
Just go in here. Just don't. Nope, I don't exist. You don't pretend like you don't see me.
Yeah. If I see someone dying, I walk away. See anything.
Someone call 911.
I only know the Heimlich maneuver. That's it.
Have you ever cried at a film?
Oh yes, many times. I watch certain films specifically for that reason. I know Interstellar made me cry at one point. It's another one.
Like walk in, like, I feel like crying today, and then go watch a movie.
I well, it depends on what movie. If I hear like there's a certain sad part, like yeah, I'm gonna cry. I'm a very sensitive person, I guess you could say. Sometimes I just shut it off, and then people are like, "Why are you so cold?" And I'm just like, "Cause I don't care that much for you." But
Yeah, pretty much. I've been there.
yeah.
You're a jerk. Oh, suck it up. Wah. Yuck. I don't even want to think about that one. Do you live by any mottos or philosophies?
My motto is only you can show your fate in your story, and only you can share it.
Do you do you always wear identical socks?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that would be annoying. Like have one sock with a gray toe and one sock with a white toe, and you look down, and you're like, why don't you have a gray toe?
Oh yeah, that would be so annoying. I like keeping
Or
my socks together.
or why do you have a gray toe?
Stop intersock marriage.
Yeah. Damn, this is not right. This is anarchy on my feet.
You're going to hell.
Yeah. I just seen one, but I moved my thing down. Have you ever walked into a wall?
I've walked into a pole.
Those
which
hurt
even
worse.
more. Yeah, that sucked. It was when I was like in 3rd grade. We were playing tag on the playground, and I turned around and
Ta-da! Hello,
Yeah.
pole.
ran right into it face first. I think I blacked out. I'm not sure. All I remember is waking up and seeing a teacher above me, like, "Oh my God, are you dead?" And I was like, "I wish,"
Yeah.
but you know,
It feels like it.
that sucked.
What's the most unusual name you've ever come across?
Unusual name. Like a nickname, or does it have to be like an actual, like name?
An actual name.
Ooh,
Yeah.
this can be. What's the word? Actually, I don't think I have.
Really?
Oh,
Because foreign names are kind of cool.
not even foreign names.
My name is John Smith. You suck.
Oh, Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Even though that's a Mexican name, and I'm Mexican, that's strange to me because I pronounce it Joaquin. I remember making phone calls, and then I had to pronounce this name, and I was just like, "What is this?" And someone was like, "Oh, that's Joaquin," and I'm like, "Really?"
Like, there's a
I
J
guess
in
so.
it.
Yeah, I was just like, "Oh, okay."
Can you name all 50 American states?
Oh no, I cannot wait. Wait.
He's counting.
I'm not gonna do that.
One,
I'm not gonna.
2, 3, 4. I could name
Wait.
49, and who cares about the last one?
Does Puerto Rico count?
Not
know.
continental.
Let's see. Alaska, Oregon, Washington, California, Wyoming, Tallahassee. I meant Tennessee. No, I can't.
Have you ever played the bongos?
No, I have not.
Handle snake?
Nope. Although I love snakes.
Have you ever gone to London?
No, I've never been out of country.
What? Neither have I. So, have you ever ridden a motorcycle?
No.
Do you collect anything?
Uh,
Pokemon cards, like everybody else in the world.
no, I don't. I don't collect Pokemon. I never played Pokemon.
Thank God, someone else is like me.
I started with Doom.
I started on PC games.
Yeah. No, I don't collect anything, do I? Bottle caps? I collect bottle caps somewhat. I collect journals. Like blank notebooks. Just to have something to write in. That's basically all I collect.
Do you know any self-defenses or martial arts?
I know certain pressure points.
The one in your face. The big one between your eyes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I only used it once as a joke, thinking that it wouldn't work, but it knocked the breath out of him and he had to crawl out of the classroom. Poor guy. Oops.
Oops. My bad.
He got me back, but I mean, I knew it was happening, so it wasn't like
It
I was
wasn't
just
so
like-
bad.
I was out of breath, but I was like, good one.
You suck, but good one.
Yeah, basically.
Uh, have you ever slapped somebody in public?
Yes.
Bastards.
I bitch slapped someone. Because they were being a dick, and they were like, "Step up," and I stepped up, and I slapped him, and he was like, "Oh," and then everyone around us was like, "Oh, he slapped you," and then he tried to slap me back. Too slow.
Too slow. Gotta be a little quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever drawn on a sleeping or impaired driver or impaired person, aka drunk?
I'd be scared if my driver was impaired. I'd be a little concerned, but no, I have not. I'm not. I don't go to parties. I don't like parties. If I'm gonna get drunk, I'm gonna do it alone. I don't need people around me to enjoy myself.
I just
But I'm
don't-
only 17, so what do I know?
Yeah, you better not be drunk anyway.
Mm.
You mean you've never had any alcohol in your life?
Yeah, never.
Ew,
Totally.
alcohol. It's like girls.
Yeah.
Well, you're 17. You like girls, or
No, I'm gay. So I
2015. Yeah,
like-
or not.
I don't like drugs. I absolutely hate drugs.
Drugs suck. Unless you breathe in a lot and get really high from it. It's just freaking interesting. You get more exhausted doing that than anything.
Yeah, all that stuff fucks with your mind. So.
Stay high on life. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And your grades and your GPA, please.
Yes. Have you ever been horse riding?
No,
Really?
no, I've never been horse
You
riding.
live in a city?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, Los Angeles.
Last question. Are you allergic to anything?
No.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
Well,
I used to be allergic to cats, but I grew out of that. Which is weird.
It
but
is,
I'm
you-
not.
not complaining though.
No, I'm not complaining at all. I still don't touch cats because I don't touch dogs either. They're dirty.
They only lick themselves.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm totally good.
I got 2 dogs. I'm all over it. I just don't let them lick me in the face because they lick their butt.
Mm-hmm.
And I prefer if they didn't lick my arm. Actually, I just prefer if they didn't lick me.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go with that route. Okay. But anyway, that's all the time I have today. We've been on here for 36 minutes. So, as always, Crow, I do want to say thank you for stopping out.
You're very welcome.
Everybody
it was a
that's...
great time.
It was. I love doing these. Everybody that is watching, don't forget to go over to Crow's channel. I'll leave it annotated and in the description below, if I could talk today. Which I'm having a hard time with. I don't know why. I'm really good at talking. But anyway, make sure you go over to his channel, give him some love, and like, subscribe on his content, and give him some content love of comments. And do the same on this video. As always, guys, take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.